welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, I'm Ashley, and I hope you're having a productive day. So my last video was June 15th, so we're a couple months past due on a video, and it really is kind of a bummer because ever since I started my channel in October, I've always posted a minimum of 2 videos every week, very consistently. So the fact that I haven't posted anything in 2 months is a disappointment to me. But I want to tell you guys what's been going on and what I've got going on in the future for my channel. So you can consider this is my welcome back video. I am going to start doing at least 1 video weekly. Gonna shoot for going back to 2 videos weekly, but it might be a slower start right now. So the 15th I posted my last video. Sorry, 15th of June I posted my last video. And I was really struggling with what I wanted to do with my channel. I had been tossing around or toggling, I guess, between weekly updates and doing weekly vlogs. And both of them didn't have good content because there was not much going on, and there hasn't been much going on because of COVID. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take a little break. I'm going to think about what I want to do, think about how I want my channel to go, and just not film for a couple of weeks while I think about all this stuff. So that's what I did. And right as I was about to start filming videos again, my grandfather passed away on June 29th, early morning. Passed away. He was 92. He had dementia, so it's something we knew was coming, but that doesn't necessarily make it any easier. And then they live in a different state, 750 miles away, so wasn't super feasible for me to get to them and get to the funeral. They needed to do the funeral on July 2nd because of other obligations within the family, and so I had to do the funeral virtually, which was okay. I mean, it was just hard because everybody else was there in my family, and I couldn't be there, and so I felt a little bit like I had let him down, but there just really wasn't an option. I looked at flights, and they were very expensive, so anyway, so he passed away, and then I, of course, after that, didn't really feel like doing too much of thinking about filming or vlogging or any of that because I was going through, the emotions of losing somebody. So during that time, I did get a new office set up. So because it looks like I'm going to be working at home for still quite a while, I went ahead and bought a desk. I got my work stuff moved into a different room, and then I decided to create a backdrop for me filming my videos. So I got that put up, and I got a new pegboard put up so that I can put quotes and such up when I'm filming. So I got a lot of stuff ready to film and really started sitting down and putting together what kind of content I still wanted to do, how I wanted to proceed with my channel, etc. And we started getting some phone calls from my husband's mom saying that his dad was having some issues that appeared to be like quick onset dementia. So that was around July 10th-ish, July 9th, 10th, in that arena. So we went over to, his birthday was coming up, and so we went over to their house for his birthday and, just noticed some really weird things. It was like July 16th. We noticed some really weird, just the way he was acting was weird. Didn't seem to really know what was going on. He kept looking at the calendar, even though he had just looked at it, and he was looking at the wrong month. And so, yeah, we were like, well, something's off. And then it just kept progressing. Sorry. People can't walk down the street without the beagles alerting everybody to it. So it started progressing even faster over the next a week, and it was just really strange. And I kept saying to my husband, there has to be something wrong. This is not making sense, because my grandfather had dementia, and so I kind of knew how the symptoms progress And I know it can be different. It can be different for every person, but there was just things happening that didn't fit. It didn't fit what was happening. So it was just like, what is going on? And then, so near the end of July, like the last Thursday in July, he was hallucinating and just some weird stuff. So they called an ambulance and had the ambulance come get him and take him to the hospital. And then they did a CAT scan and found that he had 2 masses in his lungs and 2 masses in his brain. Had no idea. We had no idea that he had cancer. It was not known. It was not never tested. None. We literally had no idea. So at this point, this was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no new information. Didn't know what kind of cancer it was. Didn't know what the prognosis was. Nothing. Then Tuesday, we found out that it was pretty bad. It was inoperable, and it wasn't, he wasn't going to make it. So we got in touch with my husband's sister, and they came over from Minneapolis, and they got here on Wednesday, and he died on Saturday. So it was really sudden. Okay, so I had to take a brief break, so sorry that there was a cutoff and now I'm back. I usually try to do everything in one take, but things happen, so whatever. But it was extremely sudden. It was literally he died August 13th, or sorry, the funeral was August 13th. He died August 9th. Or 8th. My goodness, timing is off. But it was literally like from the time we found out that there was a problem in the middle of July, it was like 2 weeks until he was in the hospital. And then it was a week and a half and he was gone. Like, so there was no time to process anything about what was happening. So, we had the funeral August 13th. So then 2 weekends in a row, we had my sister-in-law, my 2 nephews here for like 4 days. Had 2 days where nobody was here. Then my sister-in-law came back for the funeral. She left on Friday, the 14th, and my parents drove up on the 15th for a vacation. So they stayed and they left on the 21st. They drove back. So now it's just starting to settle down after over a month of chaos, and really 2 months of grieving and then more grieving and trying to process everything. So that's what's really been going on. And it's been really hard for me to be in a mental headspace to even start filming. I've actually filmed a version of this video already, but since then my father-in-law passed away, so I wanted to do an updated version before I posted it. But you know, grief is a part of life, and so I'm trying to embrace that and find ways to just continue to move forward versus sitting still while all this is going on. So I'm planning on getting back into doing my videos, focusing on mental, emotional, physical health, because those are super important. I have a list of content ideas. There's a couple of things I'm keeping, there are a few things that I'm adding that I haven't done in the past that I want to start doing. So just some of the things I'm keeping: self-care and share, because I really enjoy doing those. I'm going to still do cook with me videos because I like experimenting with recipes and talking through that. I'm going to keep doing exercise mods for bigger mods because we need that. That content is needed. I am going to go back to doing a weekly vlog. I'm probably going to start that up next week, Sunday or Monday. I'm going to go back to doing a weekly vlog. I want to do some taste kit test comparisons, like healthy things versus marketed healthy things versus the normal versions of things. I'm adding in something I'm really excited about is I'm going to do monthly favorites where I talk about just it could be fitness, emotional, mental, physical fitness favorites, self-care favorites, things like that. I already have it pretty much locked down for July and August. So I'm going to be doing that probably at the beginning of each month or near the beginning of each month. I want to talk about stuff like if you need to track your food, what resources are out there, what mental health resources are out there, at home relaxation activities, things like that. I have like a whole list. I have some new fitness clothes that I bought on sale from Lane Bryant. I want to do a haul and try on for those. So I have a lot of things I'm thinking through on doing, and I want to get those started now. Now that things have at least settled down from an activity perspective, there's not so much going on that you feel like you can't breathe. So that's what I have coming up. This will probably be my only video this week as I continue to get organized and decide what I want my next video to be. And then I'll start up with my weekly vlog next week and putting in my other content from there. So, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this if you did. I really appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. There's no reason not to. It's really a laid back thing. I do really laid back stuff. So if you want to come along and see what I'm up to, watch my routines and stuff, just subscribe. And thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you guys in my next video.